My personal belief is that there is very compelling evidence that we may not be alone, whatever that means.
This picturesque ranch in northeastern Utah, long considered a hotbed of UFO sightings and other unexplained phenomena, played a pivotal role in the creation of the once secret Pentagon study of unknown aerial objects. In the mid-90s, Las Vegas billionaire Robert Bigelow bought the property and sent in his research team, the National Institute for Discovery Science, to study the ranch and the larger Uinta Basin. Over the next 10 years, NID scientists had dramatic encounters with the unknown, including daylight mutilations of livestock, mysterious aircraft, and discarnate entities.
But this is a lot more than a UFO story, as you learn.
Earlier this week, the New York Times and Politico revealed the existence of a secret government program to investigate UFO sightings.
It was especially focused on encounters by members of the military, like this one experienced by a U.S. Navy pilot off the coast of California.
Dude, there's a fucking drone, bro. There's a whole fleet of them. Look on the ASA. Oh my gosh. They're all going against the wind. The wind's 120 knots from the west. Look at that thing, dude. That's not our LNS though, is it? It's not. That is the LNS, dude. Well, if there's like... Look at that thing. It's rotating.
This is a performance of anomalies that go back many, many years.
Our 2007 conversation with Bob Bigelow never aired, but he told us then that his NIDS team experienced more than 100 baffling encounters, though they had no idea what was behind them.
What we are seeing is something that is not traditional aircraft. It's not a drone. It's not something that we can easily say, oh, that's an airplane, or that belongs to this country or that country. In fact, my submission is that what we are looking at is truly, by definition, exotic technologies, beyond next generation technologies.
Tell us what you saw.
Well, we had launched on a routine training mission. When we joined up, we were told that the event was going to be canceled and that we have real-world tasking, and we were sent out to the west. Now, take in mind that this has taken place about 100 miles southwest of San Diego, between San Diego and Ensenada, Mexico, on a clear, perfect day, blue waters. We get out to the spot where they tell us it's at. We start looking around, and both airplanes see a disturbance in the water and a white 40-foot long tic-tac shaped object just hovering above the water, going forward, back, left, right. There's no rotor wash, there's no wings, nothing. So as we drive around in a clockwise flow, we get to about the 9 o'clock position, and I said, well, I'm going to go down and check it out, and the other jet is going to stay high. So as we go down, when we get to the 12 o'clock position, it starts to mirror us. So it's in a clockwise flow, and it's on the opposite side of the circle from us. And we continue this. It's in a climb. We're in a descent. We're getting a great look at it. This whole thing takes about probably up to 5 minutes from the time we show up. I get over to the 8 o'clock position. It's at about the 2 o'clock position, and I decide I'm going to go and see what it is, and it's about 2,000 feet below me. And I cut across the circle, and as I get within about a half mile of it, it rapidly accelerates to the south in about 2 seconds and disappears.
What would you estimate the speed?
Oh, well above supersonic. It like a bullet out of a gun, it took off.
When the New York Times broke its story, it reported that Bigelow built a special secure facility at his aerospace plant to store unknown materials supposedly obtained during the UFO study.
I don't know anything about exotic materials. I don't know. But, you know, there's been a lot of talk about that. But
what he does know is that the explosion of news coverage about the UFO issue has caught the attention of Congress.
They call it black money for a reason.
Reid's phone started ringing immediately, he says. People from Congress and the business community who've always been interested in the subject but were afraid to admit it. Reid thinks the time may be right to relaunch a formal inquiry.
Is this an appropriate topic for a congressional hearing of some sort? Would that be useful?
Yeah, yes, George, now it's out. Why shouldn't they do this? You know, you take one airplane, you could the cost of one military aircraft. Pick the cheapest one they have. Cheapest one. Give that money to this research. It's more important than that one airplane. We have enough bombs and bullets to take care of us for a long time. But we don't have enough scientific information to help my children, my grandchildren understand the future.